Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Carlos Delgado makes his much-anticipated debut. Next. Randy Johnson is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He will lead this one off today. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And he misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Standing in now, David Wright, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Fouled off. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Now freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another try at 2-2. Pitch popped up. Rendon has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Bay, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
2 balls and a strike to count.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets leave 1, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Tom Glavine, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start. opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
2-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Glavine is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Beltran is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for the Mets, Carlos Delgado, and while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty. And I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about in my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively.
The center fielder.
And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Next up for New York, Carlos Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here. Beltran leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming. Here it is. At the knees, strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And it's fouled away. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball, is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Ready on 0-2. Fouled away. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 home. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2. Count remains 2 and 2. set to deal on 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Bay sprinting after it. Into the stands. He got it.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the Mets pitcher, Tom Glavine. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Glavine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Delgado has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, Don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
In now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Alomar stands at first with one out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, David Wright. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Howie Kendrick, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah.
2-1 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Cespedes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Randy.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Randy Johnson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Cespedes. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 7.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Johnson at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The set and the 1-1. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
1-2.
One and two. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Jason Bay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he fouls this one off. In the air out toward right field. Dawson on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 21, Carlos Delgado.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Delgado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
I got 2-1 the count.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Carlos Beltran waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Guerrero has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Beltran. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's another 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Dawson coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And now for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Sinker misses, ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Andre.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Andre Dawson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Dawson is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and two. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Well, so much for our first run of the ball game. Mike Piazza will get his swings leading off when we get back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Turner has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box now, Tom Glavine, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside. Cespedes leads off first with one away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. Kendrick on to first, not in time, as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Roberto Alomar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Mets strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. Most notably, he said they have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff that's getting thrown their way. They've yet to get a hit on anything other than a fastball, so he said they're going to continue to see pitches dancing all over the place until they prove they can do something with it.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
curveball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Carter.
So striding forward now, Gary Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So a runner on first with one out now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Beltran. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, David Wright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 44, Jason.
Stepping in, Jason Bay. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in, Carlos Delgado is still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Bay is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets leave one. We are still scoreless. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Randy Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Johnson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
For me, check
7.
swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Trey Turner. Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 to Vlad. Ground ball left side. Right is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Turner over at second. Rendon on at first with 2 down. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. fouled off. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Johnson.
Digging in now, Andre Dawson, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Nationals Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now, Carlos Beltran. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Mike Piazza.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Fastball well outside. He stays alive, still 2-2. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit on the ground to third, fielded by Rendon. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Into the box now, Gary Carter. Last time through was a base hit.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number one.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Settling in now, Howie Kendrick 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roenis Elias will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 29, Roenis Elias. Now playing
Jeff McNeil is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Dawson, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Fernando Rodney will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Fernando Rodney. Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The third baseman, number 5, David.
So digging in now, David Wright. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Reyes, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Jason Bay, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Carlos Delgado.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing. Brad Brock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Pops this one up. And there's out number one. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. Could have been 3 and 1. Instead, it's 2 and 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 2-2. Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Delgado is under it. And that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Beltran.
He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, the catcher, Mike.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
0-1 the count.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 lifted the other way out to left center. Guerrero is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 4-0 New York. Edwin Diaz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Fouled off. The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Diaz, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Full count now, 3-2. Rendon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Beltran comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tom Glavine earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.